felt they weren't strong enough to stick around to see the next step of change and continue with us in the fight. I'm here today to tell all my fellow LGBTQ youth that you are strong enough, not only to just make it to see tomorrow, but to also fight back. You are not alone, and we will continue to work and build our power and change the way we are treated. Sadly, we can't make everyone stop hating those who are different. However, we can try our very hardest. I refuse to stand back and watch the people we love suffer. We cannot let people think that suicide is the only way to end the pain. We cannot let them believe that the violence they get is what they deserve. We are no less of a person because of other people who don't like us, tell us, and treat us like we are. We need to show love and support to each other a lot more. Let each other know that we aren't all in this together. There is hope, even when it looks like there isn't any. We need to stay together and keep on fighting this fight. It's the only way we can make change in our communities, our country, and our world, one step at a time. We need schools to include LGBT history in the curriculum and ensure that LGBTQ youth is not bullied or harassed. We need funding for our resources. We need to urge change in the certain policies where we can be included. We need more spaces where we can feel safe and sane and be ourselves. We can't do this all alone. We need to unite and make this change together. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Veronica and I'm an active member of Fierce, and today I want to share with you a poem that I wrote in response to the LGBTQ violence and suicides that have been happening to our community. When we were young, our dreams and imaginations ran fields of optimism, sprinting toward opportunities and desires of our future, never letting lack of breath stop us from trudging forward, yelling forward and pushing forward. When we were young, we whispered words of crushes and beauty into ears of people we barely knew, because it just felt better to unlock the barricade and let go of the excitement in our hearts. When we were young, we loved thoughtlessly. When we were young, we never hesitated to fight for our spaces, our respect, and needs, because we knew in our hearts that we deserved to be equal. When we were young, we hurt all the time, got punched by words that stole our breath, got hit by objects that bruised our skin, got excluded from groups at one time or another. But when we were younger, no matter how unbearable the pain was, we searched to heal. And if our parents and teachers weren't there, we came to each other. And let all the tears pass shoulders and wipe the dampness of our cheeks with loving sleeves of friends. But as we got older, you lost yourself. I lost myself. We lost ourselves. Lost who we were and dropped in the face of optimism because we knew that what we were up against was larger than an individual. We were standing before a massive tree with many roots that united fear, hate, and oppression. The fact is, our roots have always been stronger than this tree of oppression. Our roots are driven by the blood in our veins of Native slaves that were beaten down by whips and chains. Our bloods hold resilience in every breath and every beat of our steps and every word that we speak. Our blood gives us strength, unity, and change. It is our blood that brought us here today. It is our blood that drove our ancestors above adversity. It is our blood that will deliver us change. So if these are my last words in this life, I want every person to know it is not our death that will deliver us change.
It's okay, babe. It's okay.
We love you.
We're all here for you.
It is our blood, our voice, and our unity as a movement that will deliver our souls to peace and equality. And now we would like to lead you in a chant by Assata Shakur. We're going to start it off in our normal tone, and We want to get louder for the world to hear us, for everyone in Washington Square Park to repeat this chant with us. It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love each other and protect each other.
We must love each other and protect each other.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love each other and protect each other.
We must love each other and protect each other.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love each other and protect each other.
We must love each other and protect each other.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
Thank you, everyone.
I want to thank all of you so much for coming out today. I just want to say in closing, one note from GMAD to be on the lookout for the Pennies for a Change campaign, so be on the lookout for that coming soon. And I just want to say as we leave here tonight and we go into this weekend and into the next month shortly, that think about all of the daily interactions that you have with people, right? And that, you know, that phone call that you let go to voicemail, that person you didn't respond to, you know, the person that, you know, got on the train next to you that you turned your nose up at, who sat down next to you. All of those things add up, right? And not that we can prevent, you know, every person from taking their own lives or whatever, but we can begin to change the way in which we respond to people and the way in which we treat each other as a community, right? And if you're a person like me who's like worked in this, you know, in nonprofits and a supposed leader and all of that, right? We go through our own shit too, right? And have to begin to also dig deep and be able to reach out to folks, you know, when we're feeling pain, right? And when we're feeling like we don't know if we can make it through another day, right? So I just want us to leave here and think about how we begin to actually build community in small ways that can make a difference between how a person feels about themselves from one moment to the next, right? And think about your own situation and when you're in pain and be big enough to know how to ask for help when you need it, which I don't always know how to do, right, to be quite honest. But I'm going to commit myself to that from this point on, right? To think about how I treat people, to think about how I do or don't respond to people, and to think about how to be vulnerable and to be big enough to ask for help when I need it from my friends and community. And so with that, I want to say thank you and good night and have a good weekend.
My name is Tyrell, 24, active member of the organization Fierce. I've been out in this scene in New York for about 3 years now, and it's something that really touches my heart because it's like I see my little brothers and sisters and I see my nieces and nephews and those that I classify as my nieces and nephews and my family going through this, and it hurts my heart. So it's really, really time to stop the BS. It's like we too grown for that. It's 2010. It's like really time to step up as a community and embrace one another. And don't be afraid to reach out and tell somebody that you love them. Like, you ain't got to be all extra gushy with it. Just be like, yo, I love you. You know what I mean? And I'm here for you.
So don't play. Hi. My name is India, and I'm a member of the Audre Lorde Project. I know
Chris Hayashi, I'm one of the co-directors of the
And this is an amazing event. We're glad that this is happening. Hopefully this is happening all throughout the U.S. because we know that New York City isn't the only city or town in our country that is affected by LGBT violence and suicide.
Taylor Kutagawa, the Deputy Executive Director of GMAD, longtime gay person, longtime advocate. Tragedy is never expected, it is only experienced. Our reaction is always with finite and appropriate, always with love. This event is a testament to what we do together, and everybody here wants Joseph to know where we may be. So I'll give it anything to listen to you one more time. Love you. Goodbye.
Sequoia.
I am Jazzy Alejandro, and I'm a youth leader and HIV activist here in the community, and I'd just like to thank GMAD for throwing this rally. It's really important that we acknowledge everything that we're going through and acknowledge all these deaths and all this suicide and all this bullying. It's ridiculous, and I hope someone just finds this feeling that way, finds someone else to talk to. That was for Joseph. Joseph, you my nigga, my boy. I love you to death, and I'll never forget you. I'm here for you, and I'm here for all the other LGBT communities that lost their lives. Thank you very much, G-Man.
We gonna walk here, so we know. So I think that we need to stop the BS, stop the suicide, and the bullying that's going on around here, because these are our children. We have to protect them. We have to realize that it does take a village. We need to go back and fight it. Do a lot of
This is for all the LGBTQ youth of color or not of color, but that we need to continue to fight for what we want, for what we desire, for what we need. If we are not in it together, there is no movement. We need to be together and sync. No matter how hard it is to push yourself, I want you to push yourself to live another day, to see the change, because without you, it's not going to happen.
Personally, I just came here to support, but to everybody that's being bullied, don't let it bottle up inside of you. Talk to somebody, anybody that's your friend, a family member, somebody that's willing to talk. Go to a group, counseling session, or anything like that. Because if you keep it bottled up, the same thing will happen to you. It's not
Just look forward, Kevin.
just listen.
Do you know Stuart?
Thank you.
Oh, about the rally? Yeah. I think that this was definitely a positive event. I think that this needs to continue. It's sad that the reasons why we have to kind of come together like this, not the fact that we're coming together, but we have to honor so many deaths within our community. I think this should have started happening way before then. I'm glad that due to the situations that are happening, recognition is being shined within the community, but I think it needs to surpass just our community. But it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy what's going on. And I think just taking a step forward and moving on to the next platform, whatever the case may be, and kind of taking it from here and creating more laws, being more aware, being able to kind of protect our youth. But it's like the guy said before, it's more than our youth, it's our community. So I'm definitely glad to have been able to have come and been a part of this. It's important.
Thank you.
Number one, the rally, thank you to everyone that came out. Some interesting points, you have to take that time out when somebody reaches out to you because you just never know. Not necessarily the bullying that's going on, outside of the community, but sometimes the bullying that goes on inside the community as well. So we just need to all take care of each other and just love each other and respect each other and reach out and say, hey, how you doing today? Because sometimes that can make a big difference.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Antoine Craigwell, and I'm a journalist. This rally could have been more. There could have been more attendance, more people turning out. It is unfortunate, perhaps didn't have much advertisement or people talking about it. But for the people that turned out, it was a celebration of remembering Joseph's life, remembering Raymond's life, remembering Alicia's life. And what was important is that it called on people to begin to raise awareness about the issues that surround suicide, about why people commit suicide. It started to raise or begin to encourage and raise awareness about the reasons why, about the bullying